Hello everyone, welcome back to the About Pop channel here. It is Commander Wonwoo. The idol's inspiring transformation at the military training completion ceremony April 24, 2025 will be recorded as one of the proudest moments in Wonwoo's journey, not as an idol on stage, but as a South Korean man who carries out his duties with full dedication as a citizen. The SHOCKS member, who is known for his calm yet charming persona, made an impressive appearance at his basic military training completion ceremony. Dressed in the uniform of the Republic of Korea Army, Wonwoo not only stood as part of the line, but was also chosen as the unit representative, an honor that is not given lightly. With steady steps and an authoritative attitude, he led the ceremony, reporting the completion of all recruits' training in a clear, steady voice and full of responsibility. For CARATs, the nickname for CVNTN's fans, this appearance was not just a moment of pride. It was an emotional turning point as they witnessed the idol, who had been known for his grand stages, beautiful songs, and calming smiles, now standing as a true leader in the middle of a military training field. Personal Commander Wonwoo has arrived, wrote one fan on social media, summing up the sentiments of many hearts that were moved by the viral clip from the event. Wonwoo's steady and calm figure as he led the flag, with his sharp yet gentle eyes, reflected the incredible transformation from a K-pop idol to a man who carries out his national duties with dignity. Since his official enlistment on April 3, 2025, Wonwoo has shown incredible dedication during his basic training. His selection as a leader in this ceremony reflects his natural leadership, deep-rooted perseverance, and sincere spirit of service. It is no exaggeration for CARAT to call him Commander, a symbolic title that reflects their pride and respect for Wonwoo. Netizens and fans from all over the world also express their emotion and admiration. Comments such as, "From the stage to serving the country, Wonwoo is indeed amazing," and "While the world saw his calmness on stage, we are now witnessing that calmness transform into true leadership," filled the timelines of social media platforms. Even before his military service, Wonwoo had touched the hearts of many at his final event with CVNTN in CARAT land, which was held on March 20 to 21, 2025 in Incheon. His gentle smile as he said goodbye on stage that night now feels even more meaningful, as if it were a symbol of a new chapter that he will soon enter with great courage. PLEDI's Entertainment had previously announced his military enlistment on March 5, and Wonwoo is now the second SHOCKS member to serve after Jonghyun, who had previously enlisted in September 2024. After completing his basic training with flying colors, Wonwoo will continue his service as a public service worker, with a scheduled completion date of January 2027, although he still has a long way to go. The star he has shown has left a deep impression on all who witnessed it. For many, Wonwoo is now more than just an artist. He is a representation of responsibility, maturity, and courage. He is living proof that a star's charm radiates not only from the lights of the stage, but also from his attitude when facing the real world. So proud of you, Wonwoo. This voice echoed not only from the lips of fans, but from the hearts that admire his dedication, sincerity, and passion. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Next, Wonwoo reveals why he appeared in s.coups content CARAT. Sweet story before enlistment and 17's unexpected business. In the latest episode of CARAT, a cooking content program hosted by CVNTN's s.coups, there was a sweet and meaningful surprise. Wonwoo appeared as a guest star. However, it wasn't just his appearance that touched CARATs, but the story behind his participation, as well as the warm chat between the two friends that illustrated CVNTN's close-knit group dynamics. The episode began with s.coups inviting Wonwoo to cook together in the kitchen. On this occasion, Wonwoo played the role of sous chef, but instead of buying the main ingredients for cooking, he surprised s.coups by buying lots of desserts such as fruit and ice cream. s.coups' spontaneous reaction, unable to refuse and ultimately buying it, added a funny color to the beginning of the episode. Upon arriving in the kitchen, the atmosphere began to feel more intimate when s.coups asked Wonwoo to sit down and speak directly to the camera. This is where the emotional moment happened. Wonwoo calmly revealed that when he filmed the content, there were only 6 days left before he officially began his military service. Interestingly, he appeared in the content not because of a personal request, but because of the punishment he received during the CARAT fan meeting. In a roulette wheel game that was held during the event, Wonwoo lost and had to accept the challenge to appear on s.coups. It turned out that the punishment was written by s.coups himself, and funnily enough, initially Min-gyu was the one who actually wanted to join the filming of the content. In the end, it was Wonwoo who was trapped to appear in the kitchen. Although known as a member who rarely cooks, Wonwoo tries to follow all of s.coups' instructions seriously. He even tried making his own mandu, Korean dumplings, a rare moment that was enthusiastically welcomed by fans. While cooking, they chatted casually. S.coups admitted to being confused as to why so many TRATs liked his content, even though he felt like he didn't talk much. However, Wonwoo responded casually, saying that was precisely the appeal watching two people who weren't great cooks try to cook together. After the food was done and they started eating, s.coups praised Wonwoo's hard work. Then, Wonwoo revealed another side of his struggles before his military enlistment. He actually planned to take a 1 to 2 week break before entering the military. But because his duty schedule was announced too close, he had to postpone many important things, including recording a song that would be released while he was serving in the military. Wonwoo even recorded a song during his free time and went through various content recording activities until the last minute. S.coups added that Wonwoo's enlistment date surprised many SEVENTEN members because they still had a lot of content to complete together. However, he expressed his gratitude and admiration for Wonwoo's dedication to working hard, even though he could have asked for a break. "I'm thankful that you worked hard before leaving, because honestly, you could have asked for a break before," he said sincerely. Wonwoo then answered that the only day he really took a break was on April 1, which was the day SEVENTEN had to fly to Mexico to perform at the 2025 Tecate Pal Norte Music Festival. This situation made the team have to readjust the dance formation and song parts just a few days before the performance. Jun, who had just returned from China after filming a movie, was also unable to join in the intense practice, so the sudden change was a big challenge for the group. They had to redistribute each member's parts and change the choreography significantly. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.